If you're on Social Security benefits, listen up. I have breaking news. There are 6 changes that are starting in January 2026 that are going to impact your benefits. These are not changes that you can ignore because they have consequences for your Social Security and disability benefits. I want to be the first to bring this to you. Plus, there is currently a bill in Congress that is going to increase your Social Security benefits beyond the cost of living adjustment. I have been doing this for 15 years. This is the first bill that has a realistic chance of changing the lives of seniors, especially those that are getting less than $13,000 in Social Security benefits a year. So, stay with me till the end of this video. I want to bring you details about this exciting bill that I want to share with you. My name is Lisa Cuad. I am a government benefits expert. For 15 years, I've been helping seniors get the retirement benefits they deserve. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and other personal finance topics that affect seniors and their benefits. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. Do me a quick favor. Go into the comments and let me know your city and your state. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, welcome back. I am glad you are here. I am grateful for your support, and we have a lot to cover. So, let's dive in. What are the changes that are happening in 2026 that are going to impact your Social Security and disability benefits that you need to be aware of? I'm going to share my screen, and then we are going to dive into it. So let's take a look here. I want to make sure that you can see my screen. Yes, you can. So let's dive in. So the first change that is going to happen is what you already know. Actually, there are 7 changes. I said 6. They actually 7. But it is the COLA. And I want to say this. The thing I want to say about COLA, is that we all know that the COLA amount is not a lot. Actually, a lot of seniors are disappointed. So, how much is it? And I'm going to tell you something that's happening that you should be aware of. So, let's dive into the numbers first. If you're on Social Security, you are getting an average benefit of $2,071, an increase of 56 grais. If you are on Social Security as a couple, your average benefit is $3,288 increase. If you are on ssdI, Social Security Disability Insurance, your average benefit is $1,630, an increase of $44. If you're on Social Security Supplemental Security Income, your maximum benefit is $994, an increase of $27. And if you're on SSI as a couple, your maximum benefit is $1,491, an increase of $41. All right? So, here is something that came out recently from the New York Times that I think is going to surprise a lot of seniors. But I am not surprised because I have been saying this for a while, that the Social Security increase is not enough. The Social Security cost of living increase is not enough. So here's the New York Times. They did an article, and they said what you should know about the nearly 10% climb in Medicare expenses for 2026. So basically, they looked at the Medicare increase, the increase in Medicare Part B premium, and other Medicare-related increases, Part D premium and out-of-pocket costs, Part B deductibles, all of that. And they concluded, here is the shocker. They concluded that, based on their analysis, your Social Security increase for 2026 is actually not 2.8%. It is actually 1.9%. And if you're getting less than $1,000 a month, your increase is just 1%. So if you're a senior and you're feeling that things are not adding up, that you're struggling, that every time you get a Social Security increase, it gets swallowed or consumed or taken over by your Medicare expenses and premiums, you are not alone. You are right about the way you're feeling. And now, we have data to prove it. So that's why I'm excited about the bill that I want to talk to you about at the end. So stay with me. I have an important announcement about something that I think you should know that is going to change the lives of a lot of seniors. So that is, number 1, the first change that is happening next year. So let's go back to my screen, and I will share some more regarding changes for 2026. So the first one is about COLA. The second one is about the maximum benefit. Okay, you cannot even see my screen. Let me pull this off and then put this on. All right. So basically, this affects how much the government is collecting in Social Security taxes, which has meaning for those of you on Social Security, because this is how Social Security is funded. Social Security is a pay-as-you-go system. So people that are paying taxes now are covering retirees that are getting checks now. So next year, anybody making more than you know oh, this is full retirement age. I was on the wrong page. Sorry, let me jump to that, and then we'll come back to this. All right? Since I'm already talking about that there, this is what I was talking about. Anybody making $184,500 will have to pay Social Security taxes. It is up from $176,100. This is one of the problems that I have talked about, that I don't even know why they have this cap, because this is one of the reasons why Social Security Trust Fund is struggling, because anybody making above $184,500 does not pay Social Security taxes on amounts above that. By removing the cap, by completely removing the cap, they will actually be helping a lot by helping seniors have more money. The Social Security Trust Fund, so that everybody pays Social Security taxes on all their income. But that's one of the changes that's happening next year. It is going up by a modest amount to $184,000. Now, if you're retiring next year at your full retirement age, your maximum benefit is $4,052. And that means that you'll be getting $49,124. So, it means that anybody retiring at a full retirement age next year, and they've paid the maximum into Social Security, is going to get $49,124 a year. That is the maximum benefit at full retirement age. Another change that is happening is for those on Social Security disability, you need to pay attention to the gainful activity threshold. If you are non-blind, is $1,690. If you're blind, is $2,830. And if you're in the trial work period, you cannot make more than $200 before you start jeopardizing your disability benefits. So, pay attention to those limits. That's what causes a lot of people to get into Social Security overpayment situation. Medicare. A lot is happening with Medicare. Part B premiums are going up. I have covered that a lot. The big thing is that your Part B premium is going up to $26. And as I mentioned, that is almost 10% increase in Medicare premium, which completely takes away your Social Security check. The increase that you got if you are working while on Social Security in 2026, and you are under full retirement age, you cannot make more than $24,180 before you start losing part of your benefit. If you go above that, for every $2 you go above that limit, you lose $1 in your benefit. If next year is your full retirement age, you can work up to $65,160 and not lose your benefits. If you go above that, you are for every $3, you lose $1 in benefits. And then, finally, the Social Security full retirement age is going up to 67 permanently for anybody that is born in 1960 and after permanently, and now they're talking about increasing it again to 69. So guys, if you want to stay on top of all these news and updates, anything in and out of Congress that's going to affect your benefits, then text the word INSIDER and join thousands of seniors that are part of my text club that are receiving 1 or 2 text messages from me, free of charge every week, providing you news and updates. Anything in and out of Congress that could affect your retirement, your benefits, and your finances. I want to be the first to bring it to you. So text the word INSIDER to the number you see on your screen, 443-293-0080, and join thousands of seniors already getting text messages. Literally, I have over 10,000 people that have signed up that are getting text messages. Join them. So now, if you've been paying attention to my content, you know that I have started a community. Before I talk about the bill, the new bill that I am excited about, let me share this quickly with you. I started a school community for seniors. What does that mean? It means that if you're a senior citizen and you have been following my content, I have created a community for you to be able to even get more value and more benefits and more insights, with me and my team. And it is designed to help you maximize your Social Security, maximize your benefits, and get more that you deserve. So, how did this start? Well, it started because some of you asked for it. And so, I have been doing research on how I can serve you better. And so, finally, I found a platform to do it. And now, it's finally live. And since it's been live, Over 250 seniors have already joined, and I want you to join us because I think you're going to get amazing value out of this. So, here's what it looks like, and the community is already up and running. I want to share a little bit about it with you. It is basically to help you stop missing out of your retirement benefits and minimize your stress and maximize your retirement and get the help that you deserve. It is a community for ages 55 and above. I am helping you unlock every dollar, every discount, and every advantage from Social Security. What do you get by paying for this community on a monthly basis? Well, it's exclusive weekly videos on maximizing your benefit, monthly money-saving tips, step-by-step resource guides for benefits and programs, live Q&A sessions, and a supportive community. So, this is what the community looks like. You can see that I'm creating videos that are just for this community. You don't see them anywhere. I'm answering questions. You can ask me a question directly on the platform, and I will research it and give you an answer personalized to you, like I've done for this lady on the screen right now. But there's more breaking news and updates. But one of the biggest perks is my guides. I create a lot of resources that I sell on my YouTube channel. If you click at the top of my YouTube channel, you see it there. It's about $80 worth of guides that are on there for sale. Guess what? If you're part of this community, you get all of them instantly for free. And you're probably thinking, how good are these guides? Well, number one, they are worth $80. But number two, inside those guides, there is savings up to $2,500 worth of savings that you can find. Let's look at some of those guides. Number one, 10 proven ways that seniors can make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Social Security and Medicare changes for 2025. I'm about to release the 2026 version. AI for seniors. A lot of seniors want to play around with AI but don't know where to start. I have created a whole guide to help you do that. If you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, I have tips and strategies. Tips and strategies to help you increase your Social Security check. Yes, you can still increase your Social Security check even if you started collecting checks. Even if you started collecting your benefits, there are steps you can take right now to grow your check. It's in there. Banking guide. What are the best CD rates that are out there? What are the free banking resources that are available to seniors? What are the best products for seniors? I have shared all of that in this amazing guide. The Big Beautiful Bill, 2,000 pages of it. A lot of it has consequences for seniors, but most seniors do not understand how it affects them. I have created a guide to share with you. What are the best senior discounts out there? You would not find a better guide on senior discounts than this one. I'm sharing with you Medicare cheat sheet for 2025. I'm about to release the 2026 version. And then I have a lot of worksheets. How to pay off your debt. How to find your spending. If you're spending money and you feel like you don't know where your money is going, spend 15 minutes with this form and it will tell you where your money is going. It's called the Spending Leak Finder Budgeting Worksheets for Retirees and How to Save Money. If you are struggling to save money, I'm going to help you find the money to save. This worksheet will help you do that and so forth. This is what the community looks like. It is happening. There are over 250 people in there right now that are signed up. And you can see there's a lot of activity commenting. There's a leaderboard. This is one of the best communities out there for seniors right now. And I mean that because of the fact that you get so much value. So if you want to join, go to skol.com, Benefit Cider. I'm going to put that details in the comments in the description to this video. And I want to see a lot of you there because you cannot miss what is happening, the exciting things that are happening in my school community. Finally, let's talk about this bill that I'm excited about. So, there are two things happening right now. You may have heard that Democrats in Congress, want to give seniors a $200 increase for 7 months next year. That is not what I'm talking about, but I want to talk to you about that first because it's in the news. It came out on November the 10th. It says Social Security bill may increase benefits by $200 a month. Senate Democrats are proposing this. They want to send you a $200 check to help you with inflation, and they're trying to push the government, the Congress, to do that. That is not what I'm talking about, but that's also good news. And I'm fully in support of this. But what I'm talking about is the Social Security Expansion Act. And the reason why I'm excited about it all over again is because recently there's been a lot of talk about getting enough votes to push this through the finish line, and that's why I'm talking about it again. And there are three things in here that I am excited about. Number one, I'm excited about the $200 increase, permanent increase, that is going to go to everybody on Social Security and disability benefits. $200 across the board. It's in the bill. The second thing I'm excited about is the biggest increase that seniors are going to see anytime in recent memory with Social Security. And here it is to improve the special minimum benefit for Social Security. If you're getting about $1,000 in Social Security, this is for you because it's going to increase your money from $12,000 a year to about $20,000 because it's going to be pegged to the federal poverty level, 125% of the federal poverty level. You are going to be pegged there permanently, which means that every year, whatever 125% of the federal poverty level is what your Social Security benefit is going to be set at if you are getting the minimum benefit. That is going to be life-changing. Imagine getting an $8,000 increase in your benefit right away. That is what this bill does. That is why I think it's going to lift a lot of seniors out of poverty who have been struggling with record inflation, record price increases, and barely any Social Security increase that they can write home about. This bill is going to do that. And then the third thing I'm excited about, which is going to put more money in the pockets of seniors that is in this bill, is what it's going to do with COLA. Your cost of living adjustment this year was 2.8% starting in January. 2.8%. Meanwhile, your Medicare Part B premium is going up by 10%. Something got to change. And this bill is going to solve that problem by changing the formula that is used to calculate your Social Security increase by going from a CPI-W, which is the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. That is a long name, a mouthful for the inflation index that is used to calculate your COLA. Right now, it is going to be changed to a new one called CPI-E, Consumer Price Index for the Elderly, which is going to track a basket of goods and services that impact seniors. Because the problem with the current formula is that it does not truly reflect the costs that seniors face, like increased healthcare costs, the percentage that seniors spend on housing, the percentage they spend on medical care, etc., etc. And so, by using this formula, you're going to get a higher Social Security increase. That is what experts believe, and that's why I'm excited. So for those three reasons, I think this is the most consequential bill that has been put forward to lift seniors in a meaningful way. And that's why I am for it. And I'm urging you to call your senators and your congressmen and women and let them know that you are in favor of the Social Security Expansion Act and you want to see it passed next year. And the president is being encouraged to do the same, because there are things in here that he has been talking about that he wants to do that are already being done in this bill. So the Social Security Expansion Act is my wish list for 2026, and I'm not going to stop talking about it until it is passed. So make your voices heard because your voice does matter. A lot of you think that your voice does not matter, but it does. Recently, they were trying to cut disability benefits. A lot of us created content about it, encourage you guys to push back, and call your senators and your congressperson, and they backed off. So, if you want to see the Social Security Expansion Act in full force, call your senator, call your congressperson, and make your voice heard. And by the way, it's still open enrollment. It's a few days to the end of open enrollment for Medicare. So, if you have not had your Medicare plan reviewed by our partner, Chapter Medicare, I'm going to put their information in the comments. Give them a call, guys. You should not automatically renew your Medicare without having them review it for you, because they are going to offer you a free and unbiased opinion. I've been sharing a lot of reviews that you guys have posted in my comments for the thousands of you that have called Chapter and gotten help. So, I want to make sure that you also, who are watching today, get that same help and that same peace of mind, knowing that you have had an expert review your Medicare plan, compared it to the 24,000 plans that are out there, and that the plan that you are sticking with, or the plan that you're going to be switching to, is the best plan for you. So, call the number on your screen, 539205247. All that information is going to be in the details and in the comments, and Chapter is there to help you. Unbiased opinion. Give them a call today. They are open during the weekends, by the way, and they're ready to take your call. So if you like what you heard today, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, so that you'll be the first to know when I release a new video. And I am looking forward to seeing you all on another video tomorrow. Thank you for watching.